ورحمة الله وبركاته. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. فاذكروني أذكركم واشكروا لي ولا تكفرون. يا
everyone. I wanted to take this opportunity to say a few words about my father on behalf of my family. First of all, we are overwhelmed with all the love that our father has been showered with and are deeply grateful to Allah and everyone else for the love, genuine love and respect for my father. Our father has given his entire life to his service, always ready to go to office cheerfully, no matter what. His duty always came first to him because he has always wanted to serve the country and the people. And we are witnesses to the dedication and sincerity with which he worked, never complaining and always facing hurdles head on. He has taught us daughters the same, that we should bravely face battles head on, stand up for what is right, even if it means you're standing alone. Our Abu is like a tree, always giving, but begrudgingly accepting gifts or help, be it from us or others. He only loves giving, and he has given everything to his service, lovingly with all his heart. I would dare say he has earned love and respect from so many people because of these very qualities of generosity, sincerity, hard work and dedication. Wherever he was posted, he did such a service that the people and staff used to cry when he left. Whichever hat he donned with grace. Wherever he was posted, he left his mark, always uplifting whichever department he was in. When false allegations were leveled against him, he took them in his stride because he firmly believes that on the day of judgment, everything will eventually be clear in God's eyes. Then why worry here in this world? His unwavering faith and positivity has always kept him going. As his illustrious career of more than 30 years and as an IAS officer has come to an end, we are reminded of how our parents shaped our childhood. It was not approved to even let people know that our father is such a big officer because Abu didn't want it to get to our heads. Humility and generosity were highly and rightly stressed upon, and we were never encouraged to use his name to get away with things. He believes in education before getting girls married off, and despite pressure from society, he made us complete our education first, work later, and only then got us married after we were independent enough. That was what helped us stay grounded and humble, yet resilient. When people pity having daughters, our father never regretted not having a son. He is proud to have daughters because our Prophet, peace be upon him, loved his daughters. He didn't even let us feel the need to have a brother. He was our secret keeper throughout childhood. Confidant, friend, and Google. Google because he has knowledge about everything and every topic. Whenever I needed to bunk college, I just informed him beforehand. That was the kind of freedom he gave us. And that is why we didn't abuse our freedom. We were raised to be strong and independent, yet humble, faithful, sincere and religious, no matter what the circumstances. From Adilabad to Warangal to Andaman to Hyderabad, we as his family have made the most wonderful memories by tagging along him wherever he was posted. Warangal holds the dearest place in our hearts because we had the most fun there. Not just us, but our extended families too. We have met amazing people along our father's journey and got to learn a ton from the experiences. I'm grateful to Allah that He has blessed us with parents that defied social norms and were cool enough to befriend their children and yet nurture and scold where needed. I speak on behalf of my sisters, my mother, as well as Abu's 3 sons that we are deeply proud of you and love you immensely, even though we might never show it. May Allah give you a long, healthy, prosperous, fruitful life, Abu. Ameen.
Brother-in-law of Mr. Syed Umar Jaleel. I've been just hearing the speeches of so many people, and when I came over here, I was so much happy to see that the response from the people, everyone, and wherever I had been, whenever I was in Hyderabad, I used to find the services of Mr. Syed Umar Jaleel was being applauded by everyone. That is right from the minister level, right up to the driver level, right up to the people I have said. I found that they are the people. Without your support, I think his dedication and the efficiency of the services which he could give that, so the major part was played by your support, and with his support, with your support, Mr. Syed Umar Jaleel could do his job with the dedication and efficiency. And all the more, I have found Mr. Syed Umar Jaleel throughout, whether in the family or whether with the people, he always thought that his service, the dedication, he used to feel himself that he is a part, and he used to consider every one of you as his family member, and he used to look after everyone, the requirement and the well-being of everyone, along with the services, the responsibilities which were given to him, and he rendered his services with utmost caution and with utmost sincerity, dedication. I can tell you my realization that when the trial comes for a person, when I was in the battlefield, I can understand without the support of the family, I could have performed my duties fighting the war. So I thought that Mr. Syed Umar Jaleel had a full support of his family, and the dedication they felt that Mr. Syed Umar Jaleel's work is also a part of the work, and the family, the children, everyone supported. So I can say that Mr. Syed Umar Jaleel's services were so good that each department, wherever he had gone, not only one department, but an IAS officer's responsibilities and dedications are far important for the higher up to continue the national service. What I would like to, in short, I will describe. Before I close, I want to say that what we thought, and he is also doing, that the interest of the nation comes first. The interest of your institute comes second. The interest of his own self and his family comes last. That is, with that dedication, he has performed his services, and I wish him the very best of luck.
Mrs. Jaleel, the family of Jaleel Saab, Madhusudan Reddy, all the officials of the Intermediate Board and also Commissionerate of Intermediate Education, all the faculty and staff of the entire department. Very good evening to all of you. First of all, I take this opportunity to congratulate and also thank Syed Umar Jaleel Saab for the extraordinary services that you have rendered in the Intermediate Education Department for last 3 years. as we have all been listening, this was one of the most difficult times for the department. Not only difficult when he took over because of the issues which came up in 2019 for the result declaration and also subsequent unfortunate incidences, but also we faced the biggest pandemic the entire globe has faced in last 1 century. And I think it is his able administration and relentless work and the personal touch which he brings to his work that this difficult time has been steered through, and the Intermediate Board and the Department of Intermediate Education has come out with flying colors. As you have mentioned, the task of making online video lectures both through Doordarshan, SAT, and also through internet, that is YouTube and Intermediate Education channel, I think is an extraordinary task. The faculty member who have worked on it really deserves a great applause that you have committed your time, energy and expertise in making it. And this effort is something which will last many, many years. Because once you make this kind of a resource, you have a base and you have an asset and a resource which can work for many, many years. So that really, really requires huge appreciation and round of applause. Also, the other reform works which have been undertaken, that is bringing in a new modernized system of result processing and administration in the Intermediate Board with the help of Center for Good Governance, is also very, very praiseworthy. And you are known for your compassionate touch, and hundreds of people have benefited through your hands in getting promotions and their service issues sorted out. And that's why I think this department will really, really remember you for a long, long time to come. I am also soliciting your continued support in the coming days, because the rich experience you have will definitely help us in taking forward the department in the coming days. And I think Madhusudan Reddy must have had made you afraid of my style of administration, but I can confidently tell you that everyone who puts in the minimum required dedication into their work need not be afraid. But people who do not work, who want to escape work, who do not follow the basic discipline which is required when we are handling a system like this, an education system, where hundreds and thousands and lakhs and maybe million students are looking at their teacher as a role model, isn't it? In every college, who is the first role model? It's the teacher, it's the principal of that college. And when students do not see that teacher or a principal of even basic stature, then we are spoiling their mind for the entire life. And that the kind of citizens we are going to create I think we will not be proud of. So what I solicit is that each one of us must be a role model for the students in our colleges. And if we are able to do at least a basic this thing, I don't think we need to ask anything more. I also want to commit that at this occasion that we'll carry forward the reform agenda which Jalil Saab has taken up, and we'll certainly take the issues to their logical conclusion which have been started in the department. And we will do our very best to ensure that the Intermediate Education Department of the state of Telangana and the Telangana State Intermediate Board is at the very top in the country in every aspect. And I think that will be a great tribute to the work which Jalil Saab has done and people who have worked in this department in the past. With these few words, I also thank all of you, especially the Intermediate Education Vidya JAC and also the other associations who have organized this program. It's a befitting program for, I would say, a very, very remarkable person, which Omar Jalil Saab is. And I'm sure that he will carry very fond memories of this very nice farewell which you have organized for him as he superannuates today. And I also pray to God that his services will be utilized by the state of Telangana in some capacity or the other. And this is my sincere and really desire that you get a richly deserved assignment in Telangana so that you contribute much more even in the future. And once again I thank each one of you for also inviting me here, and I wish Sayyid Omar Jalil Saab all the very best.
Shri Naveen Mittal Saab, IAS, Commissioner Collegiate, Commissioner Technical, and now Commissioner Intermediate. Commissioner 3 times over. इस सभा की अध्यक्षता वाचुना इंटरमीडिएट विद्या JAC चेयरमैन डॉक्टर मधुसूदन रेड्डी साहब. I'll come this way and then this way. Dr. Sushil Kumar, Dr. Abdul Khalid, Chandra, Prabhakar Garu, my Board of Intermediate Secretary, President, Gauri Satish Saab, Tirupati Reddy, Bhim Singh Saab, Lakshman Reddy Saab, Vardha Reddy Saab, my elder brother-in-law, Captain Mirza Aziz Beg, RJD Garu, Jaharappa, and of course my wife Zarina, my extended family, my sons-in-law, Ajabhai, Naeem, भाई मेरे समधी भी यहाँ हैं, मेरे दोस्त भी यहाँ हैं जो बचपने से हम साथ में रहे हैं. उर्दू में एक शेर है, मैं बोलता हूँ, आप सब लोग समझेंगे. तेलंगाना में हर चीज़ समझते हैं, तेलुगु हो या उर्दू. मैं अकेला चला था जानिब मंजिल मगर लोग आते गए कारवां बनता गया. On 15th September 1986, I joined service in the railways. From then on, I have worked in different departments, and all along I have amassed friends. People amass wealth. I have amassed friends, and Today, my family is 1 million strong. My family is 1 million strong. My biological children are only 3 girls, my daughters, my beautiful daughters. My wife is my support. But all of you have been my family, and my family has grown so much with 1 million children and so many sisters, daughters, and brothers, of course. So all of you, I have always believed like my family. I joined here on 19th September 2019, and these 3 years and 11 days have been very momentous. I came at a very tough time. There would be a police picket with nearly a dozen policemen always stationed outside our gate, not to allow anybody to come inside, because there were a lot of trouble, disturbances, and very unfortunately 27 suicides. That was a tough time. First of all, I would like to say thank you to Honorable Chief Minister Garu, Shri Chandrasekhar Rao Garu, for giving me this opportunity to work in intermediate education. ఇక్కడ పనిచేసిన తర్వాత వికారాబాద్లో నా పేరు మీద ఏదో పట్ట వచ్చింది. ఇక్కడ పనిచేసిన తర్వాత అది పోయింది అనుకుంటున్నాను. మీరందరి ప్రేమతో, మీరందరి కృషితో, మీ సహాయంతోనే ఈ 3 ఎగ్జామ్స్ 2019, 2020, 2021 and 2022 flawlessగా we have been able to organize. As rightly pointed out, no one person cannot be responsible for the success. The success comes only because each one of you have worked tirelessly. Each one of you have worked without a murmur of protest. When in March 2020 we completed the exam, only one exam was left out. 21st March, the lockdown was announced throughout the world. And during that lockdown, Honorable CM ordered that children's lives and careers should not be compromised. You should come for valuation. మొత్తం స్టేట్, మొత్తం కంట్రీ, మొత్తం వరల్డ్ ఆగి ఉన్నది. కానీ మన తరఫు నుంచి ఆర్టీసీ బస్ ఏర్పాటు చేయించినాను. సీఎం గారు ఆదేశాలు ఇచ్చినారు. ఆర్టీసీ బస్ ఏర్పాటు చేసిన తర్వాత ప్రతి జిల్లా నుంచి 15 వాల్యుయేషన్ సెంటర్స్కి మీరు అందరు వచ్చినారు. లేడీస్, జెంట్స్, ఎవరు చిన్నపిల్ల ఉన్నవాళ్ళు, పెద్దోళ్ళు, ముసలోడు అందరూ వచ్చినారు. They have come and worked and given the result, and that result was processed by CGG. దానికి ప్రాసెసింగ్ కోసం డాక్టర్ సుశీల్ కుమార్, డాక్టర్ అబ్దుల్ ఖాలిక్, Srinivas, where are you? JS, exams, Srinivas, and each one of you have worked tirelessly. And I should also place on record my appreciation of CGG. They have created a good software, but it was successful only because all of you have worked properly, and this team of officers have processed them properly, because of which we could get 3 flawless results. And in addition to that, I will only speak a few words, sir, because in 3 years low, some extraordinary work has been done, and I will remember each one of you. ఎందుకంటే एजुकेशन डिपार्टमेंट अंदर अम्बोई अंटार अम्मा स्ट्रॉन्ग डिपार्टमेंट है और लोग बहुत पढ़े लिखे होते हैं या Srinivas come and sit here and they have very strong views, but I found a lot of people, I found majority of the people are noble. Why? First of all, you came for valuation during COVID period. Tarvata, when we were not able to open the colleges because of COVID lockdown, we started audio-visual lectures, recording audio-visual lectures. We used our video conference hall. I gave away my personal computer also. There was no computer on my table. And then ade vadukuntu manavallu andaru, each one of you have prepared 3,181 audio-visual lectures comprising all the 15 subjects of general, intermediate general and 22 subjects of intermediate vocational. These lectures were in English and Telugu, and in addition we prepared lectures in Urdu also. These lectures have been so successful that the 2021 exam, the children were able to write the exam and pass the exam successfully. These have been so much appreciated among the children, but not only that, I would say now openly, Government of Andhra Pradesh have also requested that these lectures may kindly be given to them so that they will utilize in their state, and I willingly obliged. These lectures have been given to AP also. In addition to that, we also thought the children have not been able to go to regular classes. There were no regular lectures. They were listening only to television, and we put these lectures on YouTube channel. We created a YouTube channel, and all these lectures were available on YouTube channel free of charge. Sir, you might possibly aware that some colleges, I am not taking any names, some colleges collected 1,20,000 rupees per child for this online classes. Mandagar nunchi free of charge poindi. ఆ మొత్తం దీవెనలు పిల్లల దగ్గర నుంచి ఏదో వచ్చినాయి, మీరందరి మీద, మీ అందరు ఫ్యామిలీస్ మీద ఉంటాయి. మీరు అందరూ మీ జీవితంలోనే సక్సెస్ఫుల్గా ఉంటారు. ఈ పని మీరు ఇప్పుడు చేసినారు, ఈ పని 10 సంవత్సరాలు 20 సంవత్సరాల వరకు కూడా పనికి వస్తుంది. ఇన్ అడిషన్ టు దాట్, Dr. Ramna and our ERTW team, they pointed out that children are having lectures but not having any textbooks and other things. So we created basic learning material. A basic learning material ante prati subject lo prati lesson tarvata edaina questions unnai, aa questions manamu answers tayar chepichinam. Those answers we collected in the form of a booklet, and ఈ బుక్లెట్స్ మనము గవర్నమెంట్ జూనియర్ కాలేజెస్లో పిల్లల కోసం డిస్ట్రిబ్యూట్ చేయించిన, కేజీబీవీకి చేసిన, ఇది కూడా మేము ఇంటర్మీడియట్ ఛానల్లో కూడా పెట్టేసినాము. నౌ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఫ్రీలీ అవైలబుల్ టు ఎవ్రీబడి. ఈ కొన్ని పని చేసినాను. దీంతో పాటు when I came in September 2019, there was a lot of talk about suicides, etc. So lot of suicides had taken place. The first effort which I made was to try to stop these suicides of children. So we identified 2,500 lecturers, junior lecturers from government colleges, government sector colleges and private colleges, including corporate colleges also. And we gave them 2 rounds of training and we put them in the field. So they were the first round of defense against the suicides. So this has given us good results. Excuse me. Next exam low, the incidence of suicides has come down. ఆ తర్వాత కూడా we arranged for thank you. Excuse me. So we arranged for these books to be distributed free of charge. They are available now. And for all of this, each one of you, all the lecturers, JLs, they have come, they have contributed their preparation of audiovisual lectures as well as the basic learning material, none of you have claimed a single paisa. एक ने भी 1 रुपया 1 पैसा नहीं मांगा. अपना पैसा लगा के, अपना लंच ला के, डिस्ट्रिक्ट से यहाँ आके यहाँ बैठ के पूरा तैयार करके गए. तो आई सैल्यूट यू सर एंड लेडीज फॉर डूइंग दिस फैंटास्टिक जॉब. టీచింగ్ ఈజ్ ఎ నోబుల్ ప్రొఫెషన్ అంటారు. నేను మీ ద్వారా ఈ నోబిలిటీ చూశాను. అండ్ ఐ విల్ ఫర్ ఎవర్ రిమెంబర్ దిస్, ఆల్ దీస్ గ్రేట్ థింగ్స్ యూ హ్యావ్ డన్. I am a human being. I had only 3 years, but I was not able to do whatever possible I could do. There were a few things I have done, and I have got a lot of satisfaction on that we were able to create the audiovisual lectures, the basic learning material. We were able to get some promotions. We were able to submit the proposals for the regularization of 3,554 junior lecturers. For possibly those orders will be coming shortly. There are many things to say. I have had a long innings of 32 years in the state service and 4 years I had in Government of India and Railways. Many things I have been able to do, but the most memorable things have been here in intermediate. Working during pandemic, creating audiovisual lectures, creating basic learning material, putting it online on YouTube channel, creating what you call the student counselors, which has helped us. And then all 3 years the incident of suicide has come down. ఏదైనా వచ్చింది, whatever incident of suicide took place during these 3 years, they were not due to Board of Intermediate or Intermediate Education. Otherwise, ఏదైనా పని జరిగింది, ఏదైనా ఇన్సిడెంట్ జరిగింది, ఇట్ వాజ్ బోర్డ్ ఆఫ్ ఇంటర్మీడియట్ వాజ్ ద స్కేప్ గోట్. కానీ ఈ 3 సంవత్సరాల్లో మీరందరూ పని చేస్తూ, కృషి చేస్తూ, యూ హ్యావ్ బ్రాట్ ఇట్ టు ఎ పాయింట్ వేర్ అవర్ బోర్డ్ ఈజ్ ద ఫస్ట్ బోర్డ్ ఇన్ ద కంట్రీ టు రిసీవ్ ద ISO 9001 and 2015 సర్టిఫికేట్. సార్, ఈ ప్రేరణ మీ దగ్గర నుంచి తీసుకున్నాను. కమిషనర్ కాలేజియేట్లో, కమిషనర్ టెక్నికల్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్లో ISO సర్టిఫికేట్ ఉన్నది. చూసిన తర్వాత మా దగ్గర కూడా ఉండాలి, మా డిపార్ట్మెంట్ దగ్గర కూడా ఉండాలి అనే ప్రయత్నం చేస్తూ we got it assessed by HIMA agencies and they have given us this ISO 9001-2015 certification. Possibly Board of Intermediate Telangana is the first board in the country to receive this ISO certification. And how this has been achieved? It has been achieved because of all of you. Your krushitone, మీ కృషితోనే, మీ పనితోనే, మీ త్యాగంతోనే ఇది వచ్చినాయి. बस अभी और क्या कहना है मैडम? हाँ या ये शी वॉज टेलिंग मी रिटायरमेंट के बारे में बोलो. मैं पहले ये कहना चाहूँगा कि ऑल दिस 32 plus 4, 36 years of my service, immediately after my university or before my university course was over, I joined service, and all through her life I have been giving more time to the job and less time to her. Because she has kept quiet, because she did not quarrel, I have been able to do my job properly. And Zarina, all this love you have been able to receive because you kept quiet, because you allowed me to work. And I know many of our lecturers, lady lecturers, they commute nearly 100-200 kilometers every day. They go teach and they come back. तो वो लोग भी बहुत मेहनत कर रहे हैं, आप उनके लिए भी दुआ करना. And on 15 September 1986, I had not known what job was. Today on 30th September 2022, I don't know how retired life will be, because all along I have been working. कोई एक दिन छुट्टी नहीं थी सिवाय वो सस्पेंशन पीरियड के. तो बस आपसे विदा लेता हूँ उर्दू में थोड़े एक दो शब्द कहते हुए. Your love has been able to take me. Your love has been able to take me through these 3 years. In these 3 years, I have had the occasion of interacting with a lot of junior lecturers and lot of union leaders, and Dr. Madhusudan Reddy Saab is a very knowledgeable, very aggressive, but it has always been, I found out after 1 year, it has always been in the interest of the institution. ఎప్పుడు ఇన్స్టిట్యూషన్కి నష్టం కాకూడదు అని ప్రయత్నం చేసినారు. అందువల్లనే ఇట్ హ్యాస్ బీన్ మై privilege to work with all of you. Madhusudan Reddy Saab, Krishna Kumar, Srinivas, I'll talk about that. All my